The purpose of this record is mainly for instructions, not to get hypnotized. So first of all, I want you to make sure that you are comfortable and relax as much as you can. And I want you either sitting down or lying, and make sure that you are very comfortable.
Prior to industrialization, Americans were far more self-reliant. Modernization has changed all this. Today, most consumers are greatly disassociated from the production of the ever-expanding range of products they eagerly buy, use, and throw away for the next wave of technology and fashion. Modern-day consumers are more likely to believe that the meat in their hamburger magically appears at the bid of a fictional clown, rather than from an animal on a farm or in a factory. What would happen if people suddenly were forced to mix their own colors of paint, made to weave their own clothes? How would you react if, when asked to prepare dinner for your family, you were handed a cleaver and a live chicken?
Now, hypnosis is a wonderful science, as old as the world. It is a state of mind where you can reach your subconscious through the power of suggestion.
Media writers use dramatic effect to invent public concern. Public concern becomes political motivation, and a folk devil is identified. Today, politicians and newsmakers are even more aware of moral panic and use it more often to influence the beliefs of the general public. Just a quick glance at the week's headlines gives examples of how English readers are presented with ideas of what they should be afraid of. Ideologies have been forced upon communities around the globe for thousands of years.
You're starting to relax completely, and every second that passes by while you are listening to my voice, you are getting more and more relaxed.
Powerful men working under the guise of democracy have convinced citizens to follow them into the commitment of unspeakable acts. Their theories are designed to appear sensible, while they dehumanize foreign cultures, brand the poor as inferior, and use military clout for geographical and economic takeovers.
This man is lying.
They had kids in incubators, and they were thrown out of the incubators so that Kuwait could be systematically dismantled.
America was targeted for attack because we're the brightest beacon for freedom and opportunity in the world. And no one will keep that light from shining.
You're not going to believe what state I was in when I heard about the terrorist attack.
How did you feel when you heard about the terrorist attack? How did you feel when you heard about the terrorist attack?
You're not going to believe what state I was in when I heard about the terrorist attack. I was sitting outside, and actually I was in a classroom. And
How did you feel when you heard about the terrorist attack?
TV was obviously on, and
How did you
I was
feel
in Florida.
when you heard about the terrorist
I saw an airplane
attack?
hit the tower, and I used to fly myself, and I said, there's one terrible pilot. It works.
How did you
A
feel?
horrible accident. But I was whisked off there and didn't have much time to think about it.
The TV was obviously on.
It works. The TV was obviously
You
on.
are getting more and more comfortable, and are becoming more and more tired. You are getting sleepier and sleepier, but it feels good.
How did you feel?
But it feels good.
How did you feel?
But it feels good.
How did you feel?
But it feels good.
All right, Boston Center, Team U. We have a problem here. We have a hijacked aircraft headed towards New York. We need someone to scramble some F-16s or something up to help us out. Is this real world or exercise? No, this is not an exercise, not a test. Do we want to think about scrambling? somebody's going to have to make probably in the next 10 minutes.
The TV was obviously on.
How did you feel? How did you feel? How did you feel? How did you feel? How did you feel when
One of the
you heard
keystone
about the
principles of a
terrorist
democratic
attack?
government is to ensure that supreme power is vested in and exercised by the people.
Do we want to think about scrambling aircraft?
Global North leaders gear so-called democratic systems towards profiteering, revealing a capitalist double standard that enables governments to privatize public institutions with little or no opposition at all, allowing them to back out of
As if he was
difficult
obviously
moral
on.
dilemmas. If the US military kills innocent bystanders in the war against terror, one could argue that they're committing acts of
Terrorist
terrorism.
attack.
American people will be upset when they read this news and might start to see their own military in the same bad light as the terrorists, such as the men responsible for the killings of the innocent
How
people
did you feel when you heard
on
about
September
the
the
terrorist
11th.
attack?